Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's another lovely day, and I do welcome you to the Accra Back to School Enterprise. Today, we are having a very insightful conversation, one that you've probably been waiting for some time now. Now, this happens to be the relationship talk show. We call it the Real Talk Show on the Accra Back to School page. So, this is a conversation that is going to feature Accra's current students of Achimota School and our school counselors. So, today, we are featuring Reverend Dr. Father Ernest Ajiman, who is going to be giving us a lot of insights. And we have some of your very own Achimotans today with us. They are going to be introducing themselves, and then you get to know them and why we've brought them onto the show to interact with you. So stick and stay with us. Hello, how are you?
Fine, thank
What's
you.
your name?
Angel Tay of IE House and 3 at 7A.
Awesome.
I'm Hifoxion of God House, Peace and 7A.
Peace and 7A. And I'm sure we very much already know Reverend Ernest Ajiman. So this conversation is going to be one based on relationships, as maybe our audience are already aware of. And then we are going to be talking about some of the issues that plague students, not just in Achimota School, but in all mixed schools in Ghana, and not just in mixed senior high schools in Ghana, even in the universities and beyond, how relationships look like, or how relationships are actually supposed to look like, or how they are supposed to be. So that's the purpose of this gathering. And we are going to make sure that at the end of the day, Achimotans and anyone who is watching gets the right perspective on how to go about relationships, when to start, and a whole lot of concerns when it comes to relationships. So you are most welcome to today's show.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
So I'll delve right into my first question for today. My first question for today is that as students in senior high school, primarily as Achimotans at the moment, when do you think is the right time to start dating? I would even want to begin by asking, what do you think dating is in the first place? Then you are going to give me your perspective on when you think is the right time to begin dating.
So, what I think dating is?
Yeah.
I don't really know. I can't really give a detailed explanation, but it's when two people feel like they find comfort in each other's company.
Hmm.
So they decide to start dating.
Okay.
That's what-
You use the word again.
No. I'm just like they find comfort in each other's company.
Okay.
So they decide
To come together.
yes, come together
Okay.
so that they will have more time to be comfortable around each other.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Hey, what do you think?
You heard a lot. Because from the definitions our teachers give to us in class,
Okay.
and then from what I think and from what my mate thinks, is a whole different something. Some people think you date to get married. Some people think you just date for fun. Or,
But the question is, what is dating in the first place, in your opinion?
in my opinion,
Yeah. Or in the general opinion of your colleagues?
talking to someone you like, getting to know the person, everything about the person in general.
Okay.
Yes.
So talking to somebody, getting to
Yes.
know them,
Yes.
that's what you would classify as dating.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Sure. So then now that you've given your perspective on what you think dating is, then my follow-up question comes that when do you think is the right time to start dating?
Well, for me, from what we've been told and advised to do, after university, the right time, because by that time you'll be much matured, and at that age you probably wouldn't be making some mistakes that you'll be making if you start dating now. Maybe mistakes you won't be able to reverse if you start dating at this age. So I'll say after university.
After university. Okay, what do you think?
Okay, personally, I believe it all comes down to the person.
Okay.
It's about your own conscience. You look at your life, you look at what will benefit you the most. So some people believe that if they start dating right now, they can still go on and further their studies, they can still learn, it doesn't distract them. That's
Okay.
so it all comes down to the person.
To the person. So Tay thinks that it's not now, you should probably start dating after university. But you think it's about the individual, how you are built, how you can handle the situation.
Someone, because you can't handle dating right now, you decide to date after school. That's you, because nobody can force you.
Okay.
It's a personal choice.
Okay. Awesome. So right now we'll be switching to Reverend to get Reverend's perspective. Reverend has been in Achimota School. If you check our previous interview, you notice that Reverend has been at Achimota School for a very long time. So he's seen a lot, he's heard a lot. So we are really privileged to have you, Reverend, today. Thank you so much, Reverend.
Thank you very much, Chrissy.
Yes.
Thank you, Hagan, and everybody. Thank you, students. Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is a very interesting topic. And I will begin from the fact that relationship is eternal. The whole universe is embedded with relationship. Relationship is from birth to death.
Okay.
We relate with both living and non-living things. We relate with both living and spiritual beings. So there is no human being that will live in this earth, on this earth, without engaging in a relationship. And we have so many types of relationship. You know that. We don't want to go into those ones because of time. But within this domain or scope of young people, you know, let's say the adolescent relational challenges, which we call a boy-girlfriend relationship. I have developed a 7-point steps towards marriage from it.
Wow.
The first step is called the acquaintance stage. That is where there's hi and hello, hi, and that is when we come to school, like Ninos. You know, when we gather for orientation, almost sometimes the whole year, it will be high and low because this person is in the arts, this person is the science, this person is the home economics, that person is in the beg house, this person is in Lugard house. So you don't know, you wouldn't know more, and we didn't know a lot of people. All you have to know is the face. Unless you came to the school from your junior high, then maybe that relationship may be a further than what you have as acquaintance. Then the second stage is called friendship stage. So within the pool of acquaintance, group of students will migrate into friendship zone. And the friendship zone, we have two types. We have the inner circle friends and the casual friends. Now, the inner circle friends may be bonded forever. That is where you can even see best men, bridal mates, all of them coming from the same school, right from childhood to the grow. Okay, that is the inner circle friend. Those kind of friends, you cannot break them. Nothing, they can fight, argue, quarrel, whatever, but will come back again. And then there's casual friendship within the pool of acquaintance. So even your year group, not everyone is your friend, but you are all a year group. You understand it? Within that year group, you have close friends, very, very, very close friends, that they can even come to your house and stay. Mom and dad wouldn't do anything. Now, that pool of that second stage called the friendship stage, that is the most crucial part of life. Because your colleagues, your best friends, your marriage spouse or partner, every one of them will come from that pool of friendship. So out of that pool of friendship is where you make a choice for dating. So you see, so dating is the third stage of that step. So what we don't know very well is that in Africa, we presume that when you date, it must be one person. No. Dating is the zone where you can pick and choose as many people as possible from your friendship zone.
Wow. This is new to us.
Good. So, for example, I have seen someone in my friendship zone. I like the person. Now, I will put this person from the lot to be my inner zone. Now, how do I know this person very well? How do I differentiate this person from all other my friends? So we move to the dating zone. Now, the dating zone is a casual way of knowing someone. Okay, and plan whether it's a good path for the next step, which is called the courtship. So when you move from the dating, you go to the courtship. From the courtship, now you go to what we call engagement. In the West, engagement is also they say when they put on ring,
Yes.
you are engaged. Some of them also add marriage to it. But in Africa, engagement is different from marriage. Okay, unless we add that engagement to be customary marriage. Customary marriage in Africa is a marriage on its own.
Yes.
Okay, but among Christians, after the engagement, then you move to the next step called wedding.
Okay.
Before the marriage.
Wow.
All right. So you see where dating is. All right. So dating is where you get to know who that inner friend or inner person from the friendship zone is.
Okay.
You have to know his likes or dislikes, his or her preferences. You can ask any type of question because you want a friend to move with into the courtship zone. So at the dating zone, if, for example, Angel, right, it's not the good person that you want. Perhaps she has the qualities, the beauty outside, but her character is not good. You find that character through the dating zone.
Okay.
And some of the dating zones, you do outings, maybe movie show or cooking show, or you go home, or things that are casual. All right. It is not that time to eat. If, for example, I take her out, I'm not going to eat that much. She's going to eat because on my dating, my call, I ask her out. That was the first date. Now, as she eats and we talk, now I'm going to ask her. So, from here, where do you want to go? Father, I want to go to Tech. Father, I want to go to Legon. Father, I want to go here. I know. So, if you like children, oh yeah, Father, I don't like children. I don't want my body to change. I don't like. Then you know this person doesn't like children.
Okay.
Do you like football? Father, I don't like football. Then you get to know this person. So it's the dating that you know the person who he is. Okay. Now, if you like the person, you maintain. Okay. That means that person from your friendship zone, you're going to carry the person. So even though you have a pool of friends within the friendship zone, this particular friend will be your close friend. So you have selected that friend among your friends within the friendship zone as a date.
Wow.
Now, this date, as we will be moving from that level to what we call courtship.
Okay. That's provided you selected that person.
Provided you selected that person. Are you with me? All right. So the courtship zone is where mom and dad comes in. They get to know the person. Because that is where you can introduce a date to your parents. Because a date can change. All right, a date can change, and that dating zone, they're broken hearts. But that broken heart is not so severe. It's not severe because you can always quickly go back to the friendship zone and pick another one. Okay. All right. So when I took her out, I didn't like the way she eats. I didn't like the way she dressed. Quickly, I won't say anything. I'll drop her and then come back to the friendship group. Maybe there's another one. Then we'll pick another. But here, the misconception is that the more you change it date, they presume you're a womanizer. Okay. In African concept.
That's true.
You see,
yesterday we saw you with Amma.
Yes,
tomorrow.
Yes. Okay. But in the Western world, it's not like that.
Oh, okay.
A lady can say, no, I don't want to go out with you. And the same are with another person. It's acceptable in their culture. Okay. But here we are yet to learn. Oh, okay. You see, so when you move this, because you may not like them. If you don't like the person, and at that stage you don't drop the person, it may be a burden. That's going forward. And people come all the way to the wedding to break up. Wow. People come all the way to the engagement to break up. After all that, even people get married, raise babies, have children, and then they go their separate way. And when you find out, you realize that simple issues that could have been solved at the friendship zone or at the dating zone.
It's all from the foundations.
It's all the foundations.
Wow. Amazing.
So it's very, very, very important that we go through this process. So at high school, dating is important.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, it's very, very important.
Oh, clap for him.
It's relational. It's relationship. It's about a relationship. Okay. You got to know people. But of course, there are do's and don'ts. Okay. There are no sex dating. There are no kissing at dating. Excessive hug, no dating. You don't go to a young man's house and cook for him. Okay. You don't go and watch for him. It's just dating. Yes. You just have to know. It's casual.
To know each other.
Casual relationship. Okay. It's called dating. Oh, when you hug somebody like 1 hour, you're still hugging somebody. 30 minutes, you're still hugging somebody. You don't want to let the person go and come and visit me.
You explain.
Like pressure. pressure. Are you with me? No, can I see your phone? So who called you? Why are you late? You don't do that at the dating zone. All this, I mean, if you are even there for the first date and I see that you are possessive, no, I have to let go.
Work.
Father, who called you? Can I see the number? Is that one my friend? Is it mommy? Is it when are you coming? Father, why did you call me? When you cite some of these instances at the dating zone, quickly go back to the friendship, pick another person, and then come back.